Welcome to the new episode in the MainWP Coach Series. In this episode, we will go over the Manage Plugins and Manage Themes pages. Manage Plugins and Manage Themes pages are virtually identical functionality-wise, so we'll focus on the Manage Plugins page in this video. Manage Plugins page allows you to quickly gain insight into the currently installed plugins on any number of child sites, or on any child sites belonging to a particular tag or a client. You can also perform the most common operations from this page, such as activate, deactivate, delete, and update plugins. Let's explore this functionality starting at the sidebar. The first step always is to select the desired child sites across which to search for plugins. Let's select all sites. Next up is status. We can search for active, inactive, active and inactive, and not installed. Let's search for active and inactive. In the search options, you can specify specific plugins to search for, but we will leave this empty for now. Finally, click the Show Plugins button. We now see a list of all sites and their active and inactive plugins. If a plugin is active, you will have the ability to deactivate it from the list, and if it is inactive, you will have the ability to either activate or delete it. And if a plugin has an update available, it can also be updated directly from this list. You can also perform these actions in bulk from the Bulk Actions menu. As you can see, most actions now are grayed out, and that's because we searched for both inactive and active plugins. Let's now search for inactive only and see how the available actions in the bulk actions change accordingly. This time, we will also choose a different layout for our table, and instead of grouping it by site, let's group it per item. Then we will select inactive in the dropdown, and let's say we want to delete Hello Dolly plugin, so we will type its name in the search options. Here's Hello Dolly, and we see that it is installed on 6 sites. Let's select all of them, and from the Bulk Actions menu, we'll perform the delete action. Another useful status you can search plugins for is not installed. This offers a very handy way to find sites that don't have a certain plugin installed, so you can install that missing plugin on those sites. To show that off, let's select not installed and find sites that don't have Classic Editor installed. We see 4 sites without it installed. We'll select them and then click the Install to Selected Sites button. This leads us to the Install Plugins page with those sites already selected in the sidebar, and we can now easily install Classic Editor on those sites. Finally, we have the Exclude Plugins toggle. This can be useful when you want to do some bulk operations across your plugins, but want to exclude, for example, WooCommerce and WooCommerce related plugins. So we will select Active, type in WooCommerce, and click on the Exclude toggle. The table will now be populated with all plugins except for those with WooCommerce in their name. We hope you found this coach episode useful, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates from MainWP.